Alright then. I was gonna put this as a forewarning right now, but we're basically gonna be redoing most of well, True Flavor. Basically the current event that we're gonna be looking at right now. Yeah, last time I did this, I didn't realize I had the stream like zoomed in a lot. Yeah. Anyways, might as well just get this started. I'm kind of zoned out of it today, so yeah. Sorry if I'm not very feeling very enthusiastic right now. So anyway, let's just jump into this. Alright, hopefully this catches. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's just jump into this. Hey, just no, yeah, let's go ahead and start at the beginning. My mind doesn't feel overwhelmed. It's not something strangely exotic or similar flavor, but I can actually taste it. At long last, I finally found it. The taste I've been searching for all my life. My beautiful beyond all comprehension. Pure and untainted by information. It's divine and whoosh. Hey. Really? Do I hear the voice? I don't feel like it, but oh, heck with it. I'll try. Congratulations, Freddy! Have I push informed, you think? No, I don't think so. It's only the command. No, I should call him Bon Boucher from now on. Bon Boucher is the only one I get this flavor from. I see! Here I was hoping my meals would be the pathway to your happiness. It looks like I lost out to Mr. Command. Time to take care of the competition. Hey, great seeing you! This happy while you're eating makes me happy. This is a positive development. Let's go party as a celebration. I made a bunch of tasty treats. Obama should be coming too. Not sure. I suppose if we want to be certain we can invite him. But then again, he's been awfully busy lately. Has he? Sorry, but I'll have to take over the rain check on that party. Oh, why are you sick? No, I'm fine. Then how come you don't want to be a part of the festivities? This part's supposed to be for you. It's just... I have no reason to just eat your food anymore. What? What do you mean? I found a new taste, and that's all I want to experience now. Are you talking about Mr. Command? Yes. No Bon Bush doesn't come to the party. There's no point in me in attending. I'm already familiar with the taste of your food. Though it isn't new, it isn't bringing out joy in me. Ready? Apologize to Crust now. Apologize. You see this face? It is a face of someone who's hurt. You hurted Crust, Freddy. Apologize to her now. Also, my gosh, she has a little microphone down here. But you'll have to enjoy the party without me, Crust. Wait! Freddy! Huh? Hold on, I'm in my room. No, it's all just a dream. Yeah, here's stuff that my mind conjure up. Anyways, this is a critical moment. I'm gonna brush off the side of those definitely gonna get to me. I'm gonna bust my brain cook something that Freddy will find delicious. And then Crust went crazy. Bubble, let the boils stew. Let's grill up the meat. Oh, you played it up nicely, and the special multi-course breakfast is complete. Enjoy it, Freddy. Isn't this a big overkill? Yeah, I got excited while cooking, and maybe I did go a bit overboard. There are any leftovers. I'll pack them up in a lunchbox for you. Okay. Thanks for this. Sure thing. Combination of ingredients is remarkable. The flavor is impeccable. You truly were more emotionally invested in this than usual. Could it be that you have a problem? It's very cute, I must say. Okay, but what about taste? What do you think? It's nice. This is identical to what it usually is. So it hasn't changed. Okay, that's it. I decided. Decided what? Alright, Crust! If I get rid of the competition! Then I'll be closing the kitchen too! Starting today, I will dedicate myself to researching food further! Where's it coming from all of a sudden? And until my research is finished, you better burn for the kitchen! I can't compute this! Excuse me! Alright, well, with that out of the way, let's keep going. By the way, I think I'm just gonna be doing this for the entire stream. So if we finish this early, then we finish this early. But anywho. Hello, students. It's nice to meet you all. I'm Kazu from Cooking Oil Squad, and I've got a special lesson prepared for you today. Whoa! I mean, who? And what's so special about today's lesson, you ask? We'll be having an assistant helping us today. Hello, everyone. Hello. I think that the entire school is scared to listen to my lecture. It's enough to make you a bit nervous. Now, in today's lesson, I'll be covering the three main topics. 1. Edible ingredients that can be found on the surface. 2. Things you should never eat. 3. Practical training on making food that is easy to store and won't spoil quickly. Are you excited? Yeah. In that case, let's get started. All right. Ray, where are you, Ray? Yeah. Is the food threshold up supposed to be brown? How come yours is black? If black is hip today, that's because there are sticks at cooking. 10 grams of sauce. 10 more grams. Boring. You see, they're not even following the recipe. Maybe the problem is that you're leaving it to Naru instead of doing it yourself. What's wrong with that? Naru and I are practically one being after all. So, did you just insult yourself a moment ago? I see things. I see a lot of things. And the biggest thing I see right now is that you're a big jerk. I mean, we're like two separate beings united together, but not as one. Things seem to be going more or less okay in P class. How about the other side of class? Wow, you're really good at this, Tia. You cook often. Not really. I just followed the instructions and it turned out well. Oh my goodness! You make her quickly! Can I have a bite? Of course. It's very nice, but don't you think it's a bit too sweet? Like, I know I'm sweet, but chill, lady! Is it? I thought it was perfect. Naga, do you want to try? Sure. What do you think? Is it too sweet? It's definitely on the saccharine side. But it's certainly something you enjoy. You bet it is. It's perfectly suited to my taste, not your taste. You enjoy hairbands. Weirdo. Well, it's not like I'm making this for someone else. As long as it tastes good to you, that's all that really matters. And tastes are different after all. Is that right, Miss Cross? What do you even... I don't understand you. Yes, that's right. It's good job, Tia. Yeah. Thanks. I should make something for Naga too. I see you, Tia, but I'm already preoccupied with this hairband. I decided to try with you, Things seem to be going well on the other side of the room as well. I think today's lesson should go off without a hitch. Probably. That's all for today's lesson. Feel free to enjoy the food you make for yourselves, because I'm not eating any of them. They're all terrible. Also, scored each dish, so be sure to check what I wrote down. Okay. I didn't do. Hey, too bad. How do you do it here? Right down the middle for me as well. My score isn't too high since I did follow the recipe. Hey, you should have submitted the one that you made for me. Because I'm not having it. I'm enjoying this delicious hairband. Maybe I should have. But I didn't want to give you the food that I give it to this crust. You can try it later. And give it your own score as well. So that'll be fun. What a bunch of weirdos. Weren't you about to leave, Crust? Huh? And, I call you a weirdo. I'm going by. Then Crust left. She left off a cliff. Let's go follow her off the cliff. Thank you for both conducting that lesson today. Crust did most of the work. I barely did anything. That's not true. You looked at people. Looking fun, I guess. Your presence alone was incredibly reassuring. Well, I'm glad that I was helpful in some way. But Crust, wasn't today supposed to be a filming day for your cooking show? I was looking forward to it. How'd you manage to find time for this? Oh, no worries. We'll be showing a rerun today. I see. Well, I shouldn't take up more of your time. I'm just gonna, go into the restroom over there and, well, everything's been taken care of, so you're free to leave wherever you like. Let's get out of here, both of you. Alright, thank you for the opportunity. See you next time, Marciana. See you, Commander. Oh, time to go over there. Thank you. Thanks again for helping us, Kermod. It was a fun experience for me, too. So where are you off to now? I don't have a real plan, so I was planning on returning to Commander's room. I see. Join me. Are you hungry by any chance? Well, now that you mentioned it, I've been smelling delicious food all day, but I haven't been able to eat anything. Ugh. Hey, that tells me you're hungry, all right. I know that there's a jaguar hanging around here somewhere. Better watch your back, Commander. Better watch your back on the imaginary jaguar. They'll strike you when you least expect it. I at least got to sample the dishes the students made throughout the day, but you didn't get to eat anything. You ain't heard the imaginary jaguar likes to eat people that are hungry. You know, like you. So if you're free, would you like to come to my kitchen and have something to eat? To avoid the imaginary jaguar? Would that be okay? Of course it would. It would be. Oh my God! What's that? It's an imaginary jaguar. This was the first time with students and you were kind to be my assistant. Hurry! Get to the oven! Quickly! What a jaguar can you do? That'll repay you too. Make food, yes. They allow me to accept your offer. Hey, wonderful! Let's go! Before the imaginary jaguar shows up with the imaginary bear. Also, ta-da! Look at the cooking oil kitchen. There is filled with the aroma of delicious food and death. Have a seat over there if you would. Just wait a minute. I'll whip up something nice and special for you. No worries. You can take your time. I gotta get my eyes out for the imaginary bear. Oh, the imaginary bear. Always nibbling around and looking for picnic baskets to take away. Oh. Actually, I intended to invite you here all along. So I planned out the meal and prepped out all the ingredients earlier. It really won't take any time at all. I see. Today's menu is the special seafood course. I'll start off with the light appetizer. With cooking as wonderful as crust, you'll need to experience it with multiple senses. First with sight, then with smell, then with taste, then with feel, and then with do anything less will be a disservice to fine cuisine. Nom! It's the best thing I ever tasted. You like it? It's divine. I'm glad you like it. I'm the one who's glad, considering that I get to taste such heavenly cuisine. By the way, you mentioned earlier that today's episode was a rerun. Something happened? Oh, there wasn't any dramatic accidents or anything. Nothing dramatic at all. I simply decided to clean up the kitchen and get to all my plans so I could focus on cooking research. Cooking research? Yes! As a chef, my first goal was create food that Frank would be happy with. But said, you're the one who achieved that. You. Yeah, it seems that way, I guess. So that means I need to get my butt in gear. I'm gonna develop dishes that'll make Freddy happy too. Now get in the oven, you. But Mr. Gamad, I have a few things to ask of you for my research. Could you help me? Well, with a face like that, how can we say no? What is it? Well, first, could I lick you once? Just once? Sure, what? Not you too. Is that what you think? My taste is simply divided just from Freddy's. I'm curious about what... but I'm curious what it is about you that has Freddy's nose this much flavor. So this is for research purposes then. Precisely! If I taste you, I might get some inspiration. Or you know, I might just weird you out. But anyways... If that's the case, help yourself. After washing my hands in the sink, I hold out the crust. Here you are. Wow! Thanks for agreeing to this. Alright, here I go. Crust? Why are you making that face? Crust? Methinks I'm holding out something that's not my hands anymore. Not my hands anymore. How is it? I'm not sure. It kind of tastes putrid, and you know, it's got a very viscous texture to it. I'm not impressed. Also, nothing's really standing out to me. I figured that'd be the case. Mr. Garmod, can I ask you one more flavor? What is it? Do I turn everything Freddy said after tasting you? All of it? Yes, please. It's not much of an imposition, is it? Okay. I'll try. Oh my god. Yeah, this is how we're starting this, and we're only 20 minutes in. A few days after receiving Trust's request, I'm being attacked by a very big person. So sweet. Your hair's delectable when it's covered in chocolate. Have you already tried this with chocolate before? Last time was dark chocolate, today's milk chocolate, and tomorrow is strawberry chocolate. This is even sweeter, so it's better than before. Could I spend the whole day licking your hand? Absolutely not. Too bad. Don't you need to go back to the kitchen at some point? Quite the opposite. I couldn't even go if I wanted to. Crust is apparently doing some cooking-related research. It told me I'm banned until it's finished. She won't even allow you into the kitchen. Nope. To be honest, it's a little startling. Nothing like this ever happened before. You think something might be wrong? I heard anything more from Crust after the ban. Like something about stuffing me into an oven or something. Not a word. She said if she needed anything, she'd call me. I see. Still, I do like that I get more time to taste you, Bon Boucher. I think you licked off all the chocolate by now. Let me taste a little bit more. Absolutely divine. The taste is completely unique to me. Completely pure. Unlike your heart. I'm so happy. Finally, Crust know more about know the full extent of Breddy's reaction and descriptions. Something tells me it'll break her heart. Then she break my heart. I throw that into the oven too. Let's not let that happen. Hi, Crust. I knew it. Wait, don't get the wrong idea. Thank you, Mr. Kermode. I know for sure. You're the problem. No what? Freddy doesn't care about normal food or how it tastes. He needs something pure, like me. Where information doesn't factor into the equation. I'm going to try and create a dish that has the taste he craves. Me! I can do head empty. Definitely head empty. Are you sure you can make something like that? To be honest, I'm not sure. I may be pretty full of confidence, but I'm good to give it a shot regardless. I want to make food with my own hand that'll make Freddy happy. Something that was meant for her. Sounds impressive. Let me know if there's anything I can help with. Well, since you offered, would you be interested in being my cooking assistant? I'm not that good at cooking. That's okay. Actually, you're essential for the recipe I'm working on. Really? Very well, I'll do what I can. Thank you! I then lost use of my hand. I watch as my hands go into the boiling pot. Ugh! Should I be doing more than just sitting back and watching you? Oh, sorry, Mr. Kermode. I thought you were there. Who are you? You can help me now. You. What I need to do? Move your fingers. In everything that I've made. We then felt incredibly weird. Anyway, let's keep going. Freddy said that food touched by your hand is a spirit to her. So I figured if we go backwards from there, perhaps you touching this food will do it. But the taste Freddy yearns for. I think this will make for a fantastic experiment, don't you? Sure. Since the two are still hot, we can start with the other dishes first. You really want me to rub my hands over these? Certainly do. It'll be the perfect way to do it with your flavor. Isn't that a hygiene issue? It'll be fine. I mean, look at me. I got my hair all over the place. It doesn't even matter anymore. Nothing even matters. Anyone can see. Nothing even matters to me. Hey, the way the wind blows. Already slipped with her finger without thought of hiding ever crossing her mind. See, she doesn't mind.
Seeing the glint in Crust's eyes, I can tell she's being completely serious. I reluctantly start to caress the food before me, like a cat, hoping it'll lead to the results Crust is after.
Very good. Now for the taste test.
You're going to taste it as well?
Of course. Tasting is the final product is essential. Thanks for your special ingredient, Mr. Command. Still tastes ordinary to me. There's no major difference from the food I usually make. Still, the last step is to have Barry come and taste it.
Didn't you ban her from the kitchen for a while?
I did, but I want her to taste this off. He's to be here. Be here.
Crush gingerly rings the bell. Shortly after, Brady enters. Wow. It's only a few days. It feels like it's been ages since I was in the kitchen. Is your research finished?
For the moment, yes. I want you to taste what I came up with.
Or I didn't imagine seeing you here, Bon Boucher. Oh, I was lending Crust a hand. But I see. No wonder no one was in the commander's room.
There it is.
Make quite a spread. I've actually been missing your cooking. Well, cheers.
How is it?
The taste is a little different. What you do to it? I'm feeling hindsight. What you done to me?
I knew it. You need to pick up on that. Does it taste pure? Are you happy?
I'm afraid not. I'm zombie now. This isn't quite the flavor I envisioned in my mind. Zombie.
Well, maybe it's got them in the first stages of my research.
Maybe.
It has to be it. Definitely.
Okay, I'll give my evaluation. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what kind of flavor you were aiming for. For something that you made, this is oddly flat in terms of taste and emotion behind it. Kinda like my mind right now. Nothing particular stands out.
I see. I appreciate the evaluation. I'll get back to it and call you when I'm ready.
Okay. May I ask what kind of research you're doing?
I'm afraid I can't tell you. If I could accomplish what I'm after, you'll know what I was aiming for as soon as you eat it.
You're right. I've never seen you motivated before. Very well, I hope you succeed.
Thanks, and wait for my call.
Ray smiles before leaving the kitchen, and Crust waves goodbye excitedly. Despite her outward enthusiasm, I can't help but feel that Brady looks a bit lonely. Wait, hold on, wait. Did I mean Crust or I mean go hell with it.
I had figured it would succeed on the first attempt, but what could have been the problem? Maybe we need more than just your touch, Mr. Mud. Well, time for you to go into the pod. Go on, into the pod.
I think the methodology was flawed to begin with.
Oh, I got it. There might have been too many ingredients, but if purity is what you're after, you gotta do away with the extraneous emotions, information, and stories. This time, I'll make something that focuses on the singular taste. How about this, Freddy?
To put it nicely, it keeps getting simple, or it's keeping things simple. But to put it bluntly, it seems unfinished.
Here, this one should be better.
It doesn't really taste like much. It's a bit of a stretch to call this food. I mean, really. Just threw a bunch of hands in there. Not sure who hands these are, but they're hands.
How about this one?
Chris, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but the plates you're giving me are something less and less like proper food.
It may seem that way, but at least I can taste it.
Is there research about trying to make a dish with only one ingredient?
Oh, what do you mean?
Nothing, I'll try it. I'm picking up the natural flavor of the ingredients. It has enough nutrients and the texture isn't bad. The portion size is too big and it's nice and light. I don't know if this is if this is what your research is about, but this could potentially be useful as an emergency ration when we go up to the surface.
Oh, really? Well, since it's a ingredient that doesn't spoil easily, that means that might not be a bad idea.
But it's not what you were after, was it?
Thank you for your help today, Freddy. Thanks to your insightful commentary, I realize I still have a way to go. I'm in touch once I made more improvements.
Are you going to keep it at it today?
No, I've been cooking all day, so I'm tired. It's getting late, so I should get some rest.
Yes, be sure to rest properly while you're doing all of this. I'm still not entirely sure what you're doing here, but wherever it is, you'll need to be in a hurry.
Okay.
Ready? Cross? Whatever you do, don't throw me into the oven. Or, cause me bodily harm.
I knew this wouldn't be easy. I knew I wouldn't be able to snap my fingers and solve this all in a day. But if I'm being honest, I had a little hope there near the end. No matter which parts of you that we use, all the dishes were failures.
I could have told you that adding my hair to the food wouldn't help things. Which part of my hair I'll let you decide on that one, gang.
Hey, this is research after all. You gotta try anything and everything. Still, I'm sorry for inconveniencing you like this. Thanks for all the help today.
Russ.
Yes?
Why are you hiding this, the purpose of this research from Brady?
Well, I want to surprise her. Once I manage to make a dish that is beautiful and pure, she'll be all over the moon. Besides, I told her the point of this was so that I could make a dish for her. When I look back, all the food I made are things that other people will enjoy, but not Brady. That's why I wanted to be a big surprise. I make something specifically in her mind.
I see.
So there you have it.
Are you going to work alone tomorrow?
I guess so. I'm planning to do as much as I can on my own.
I know someone who would make a good assistant. Should I bring her?
I really appreciate the offer, but our kitchen is off limits to non-staff. I couldn't find them in, but they would have to be treated as a guest rather than an assistant.
It's someone you already know quite well. Her name's Akari.
Oh, really? In that case, sure. If it's someone you can personally vouch for, then and I already know them, I'm sure they'll be perfect for the job.
And so we invited Akari to the kitchen. Who's Akari? Don't worry about it. Next day, along with the person I've selected to be Crust's assistant, I head to the kitchen.
Hi, Mr. Kamaka. Who are you? Oh, who was it that you brought with you?
Wowee. So this is Crust's kitchen.
Oh, yeah. that special class I gave a while ago.
Hello. I came here with the teacher's request. I may not be much help, but I'll do my best.
I'm excited to have you here. You left quite an impression during class.
I did. I didn't even get that high of a score.
Well, the score is based on a system of criteria, so while I may not have been able to give you a high score, the fact that you made a dish which perfectly suited you impressed me. I also thought that you made another dish tailored to a friend's taste. In fact, that's the reason why I'm here now.
In that case, I think I might be able to help.
I'm glad to hear it. Then do you want to get changed first?
Change?
Of course. Whenever you cook, you need an apron that matches the occasion. You should go into the back room. There are plenty of aprons to choose from. Pick whichever one you want and come back once you're ready.
Okay.
He's big. Just like Freddy. I'm feeling good today. I think I might succeed. Thank you for sending me such a great assistance, Mr. Armand.
Sure thing. I'll be watching from the sidelines, cheering you on. Well, let's... I'm done changing. Also, you know what? The more I look at Tia's outfit, the more I feel like Gypped Up's good at taking a little bit more risks with Tia's outfit. Like, I feel like they could pull off the naked apron now, the outfit a little bit more easily. Like this, just take off that and this and just give her like panties underneath and there you go. Naked apron Tia. That's gonna sell like hotcakes. Yeah. Do I look okay?
That apron looks good. You could do well without the t-shirt and, you know, maybe but anyways, why don't you take up your school uniform?
Oh well. When I wore the apron on top of my school uniform, it didn't fit properly and it felt uncomfortable. So I changed it to something more comfortable and wore an apron all over it.
I see. Well, as long as you're comfortable, let's start cooking.
Yippee.
What kind of food would you like to cook, Tia?
I'm feeling a dessert of some kind. I want to make something nice and sweet that I can eat.
Alright, then today we'll be looking to desserts.
Didn't you say you had to make something for someone specific? Is it really okay for me to make something I want?
Oh, I guess you're right. I never really considered that. Oh, the first thing bringing ideal flavor, I never thought about what kind of food Bray would want to eat. I'm head empty.
What? You mean you don't know what kind of food this person likes?
I think I do. I know that she likes something cold, something new.
That'll be a toughie. Is there something in particular that she eats often?
She usually eats whatever I make without any complaints.
Then she must be a fan of your cooking.
You think so?
Of course. In that case, I think we'll be okay making a dessert.
Yeah, I think you're right. Betty will enjoy anything that we give her, as long as it's made by us.
Alright. You said this Freddy's the kind of person who likes bold and new flavors, yes? In that case, you should make a dessert unlike anything this world has ever seen.
Yes, that's exactly what we should do. The only thing is, if we do that, it might end up tasting like nothing special. I've got to make something that will really knock her socks off.
I see. Tia peruses through the ingredients lined up on the kitchen table. I don't know. This all looks special enough to me.
Anyways, I'll take the lead. Keep pitching wherever possible. Well, feel free to tell me any suggestions you have at any point.
Sure thing.
Oh, one more thing before we begin. Yeah, could you perhaps look at your mind and explain what it tastes like?
Excuse me? Here we go again. Oh! Now we're, on where we left off. Also, 1 second. No one needed that. Definitely needed that. Well, anyways, now we're right where we left off last time. Now we get to continue, and how much do we have left? Yeah, quite a bit. Alright, let's do this.
Woo! That's 1 down. Why don't you give it a taste, Tia?
Okay. Also, you know what? The more I look at Tia, and the more I realize the potential her outfit could have had. I'm starting to wonder now. I wonder how many senses we could draw over it into a Nikke if we went for a naked apron crust outfit right now. Like, just apron. Nothing else. Apart from the Betty's, or at the very least bloomers, but that's all she gets. Apron. It looks scrumptious. Well, here I go.
What do you think?
I can't really place what it tastes like. I'm not that cultured, but it's certainly not what I expected.
Yeah, that's good in that case.
Crush rings a bell. It's after Brady enters. This place got a lot more crowded than usual.
Welcome back, Brady. I want you to taste the dish we came up with today.
Sure. I see we have a guest. Hello, I'm Tia. I'm Brady. Thank you for coming to help us. Not a problem. I hope you enjoy what we made.
Yeah.
We made a cake. It doesn't smell too herbally sweet. Let's see what it tastes like. Yeah. Yes? This is obviously... it's obvious that you really enjoy desserts. I can easily pick up with the love and joy that you experienced while making this. Wow. You detect all of that. I did have a great time making it. The recipe was completely different from what I'm used to seeing, so I'm a bit surprised. I figured that if this is how someone else likes it, then it's my responsibility to make it that way. Of course, I was only here to assist. This crust made most of it. The taste is very enjoyable, to be sure.
You sense the emotions that were present when the dish was being made. This complicates things. Maybe I should cook it myself.
Having said that, there is next to no sweetness here. Just a vaguely cake-like texture. I would hardly call this a proper cake.
At least the taste isn't ordinary like the ones from before. I thought they were making progress. I'm sure switching things up and make it again.
Crust,
Yes?
Nothing. I hope you'll be finished with your research soon.
I hope so too.
I presume I shouldn't leave now.
You could. Thank you, Brady.
Oh, this crust.
Yes?
You're trying to cook a dish that Brady can eat, right?
That's right.
But Brady didn't enjoy it. She didn't look terribly happy.
I realize that, so I'm trying to come up with some dish that'll make her happy.
That's not really what I'm getting at. I realize you're still in the middle of the process, but if a person you're trying to please looks so unhappy at this point, did you think that indicates that you're heading in the wrong direction?
You really think you look that unhappy?
Yes. Are you sure you're really making this for her? Oh. You're getting into some deep territory now. Also, by the way, I'm not expecting this event to be, to go into, like, too terribly, deep stuff. Like, nothing too, like, shock-inducing, but still. I'll have to see what comes up next. If you ask me, if the person on the receiving end doesn't want what they're being given, it can even make good intentions feel malicious. That's why I'm always sure to ask these questions before I set out to do something. All this research you're doing now, is this what Brady wanted?
Not exactly, but I know she'll be happy with it when I succeed. I can already see the expression on her face. I've seen it before.
I see. Still, I think it'd be a good idea to let her know what the exact purpose of what you're doing here. Not knowing for so long might make her feel upset.
Okay, I'll fill her in. Thanks for your help today, Tia. Be safe on your way home.
I had a good time. I'll be rooting for you. Crusoe?
This next time, rather than making myself, I'll use a machine. That way, Barry won't detect any emotions in the dish.
Crust! No! Even if she doesn't sense any of the emotion, she'll still detect the nutritional components and each individual ingredients. This is a very huge checkbox. Also, Crust, no. I think it's time to stop. I think it's time to hear out her feelings. Now.
But she doesn't feel emotions. Would there be a chance that she wouldn't know all those other details? At any rate, I never tried it all experiment. I'm sorry, I know that I'm being impulsive.
It's alright, Crust. It's alright. It'll be okay. Let's just take it one step at a time.
It's just that I was really shocked by what Tia said earlier. I said I wanted to make sure that Bray would enjoy eating, but in her about to check what kind of expression she was making while eating. I figured that as long as I did my research, her liking it was a given. Why is this so difficult? The more I try, the less I seem to know.
Crust.
I know this might sound childish, but I'm a little jealous of you at the moment, hee.
I know cooking... I know cooking makes everyone happy, but what's more important is making you happy. How about I ask her to come and help?
What? If you could, I'd be super grateful. It sounds incredible.
There's another person I know whom you know as well.
Another one? That's amazing considering I don't know that many people. Will they also be here to assist me like Tia did today?
This is only my personal opinion, but I suggest inviting her as a guest.
As a guest?
You could take this as a normal, as the opportunity to make normal dishes again. A person could act as a sounding board for what you make and offer their feedback.
Yeah, that sounds good. A completely new approach could be just a ticket.
Let's wrap things up today. I'll see you tomorrow.
No, wait a moment. I give you an invitation. I always wanted to write on an invitation for any guests who are invited to our kitchen.
Why?
Isn't it obvious? So that they feel special.
If you know that, why are you doing this with Brady? Why?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Nothing. I'm sure she'll like it.
I certainly hope so. Hehe.
Don't worry, child. We'll take it one step at a day. Speaking of days, the next day...
Let's smell the soup. let's grab the meat.
Looks like you're having fun.
Yeah, you bet I am. Looking at new kids is always a thrill. I'm curious who's this going to be. Where's racing? Oh, there they are. Oh, welcome. Welcome to the cooking oil kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food.
Hello.
Look awfully familiar. Hey, you're the maid from before.
That's right. My name is Ade, and I work at the Maid Cafe. Thank you for inviting me here. Taste of happiness, me.
Wow, I'm anime. Well, didn't recognize you without the maid uniform.
This is my first time seeing you in a casual dress as well, Aid. Today, I'm simply a guest who came to taste Miss Crust's cooking. Therefore, I dressed accordingly. I don't look strange, do I? Not at all. You look great. Thank you, Master. If that's all, is it alright if I say here, Miss Crust?
Oh, yes. Please make yourself comfortable.
It's an honor to have the opportunity to taste your cooking. I'm sure I'll enjoy myself.
I pour my heart and soul into these dishes, so please enjoy.
Crust begins serving a multi-course meal, starting with the appetizer. One by one, Nate carefully tastes each dish as they are presented to her.
I can see why you're insisted that I prepare this specific dish, Mr. Kermode.
And what dish would that be?
Here's main entree, omu rice.
Rice. This message written with ketchup. Did you write it yourself?
I sure did. I wanted to express my gratitude for you coming here and sampling my food.
It's incredibly well done. Like a work of art. Well then, I'll start. First watches Aid with an excited expression. He smiles slowly and nods her head.
Ooh, let me know when you're ready. I'll bring out the dessert.
Yes, okay. Don't tell her this, but this tastes like inferior omu rice. Inferior to what we serve at our maid cafe. Also, I believe I'm finished. After finishing the dessert, Aid puts out her spoon down on the table. That was incredibly satisfying. I had a truly wonderful time. The entire time I was eating, I kept wondering about one thing. I heard that you were trying to create a dish which evoked happiness in others. But if you ask me, I'd say you already succeeded.
Really? You feel happy while eating?
Ever since I received that invitation from you yesterday, I felt a sense of joy. And continued all the way through the entire meal today. Even though your own enthusiasm while preparing food was infectious, and made me cheerful,
That's such a relief to hear. But the person I want to make happy has a unique talent.
I say, if it's okay, can I serve you a plate of omu rice?
You want to make me some omu rice?
Yes. I want to show how superior my omu rice is to yours. I intend to remaining simply as a guest today, but after eating such a delicious meal, it doesn't sit well with me. Last time you came to the maid cafe, you left having eaten the par omu rice.
Alright, if you insist. I don't know what time my omu rice, but okay. I'd be glad to try something you made for me, I guess.
Very well. Please wait a moment. Aid begins cooking with precise and purposeful movements.
Wow! I never sat in my own kitchen and watched someone cook before. To the show! How exciting!
seeing someone else cook for you naturally lifts your spirits.
True.
Soon after, your omurice is ready. I'm not sure if you remember, but you need to say the spell that makes it delicious.
I remember. You make your heart with your head like this and gooey goodness, make this omurice delicious.
Perfect. Wow, you even got the future part. Just like what Privity says. That's very good. Now then, go ahead and dig in. You know, it would make a great cat bed.
All right.
Crust then died from the happiness that she ate. Let's go check up on Crust. See if she's alive.
Oh my goodness! I'm enemy again! It's sublime! It's better than I ever could have expected! It's sectors out of this world! It's been tasted to perfection!
That's all thanks to the Expedia cast. And how good of a cook I am.
It really does feel like I'm under a spell! Are you done to me? My heart feels like it's overflowing, and this could be grand my face! Oh no! I have the heartburn. But this is the happiest taste. It tastes like Alka-Seltzer. Whoa! Your cookie really does bring out happiness to people, Aid.
That's right, you hottie. I'm sure you're wondering how I do it.
Yes! I'm dying to know. I want to know. What else more than for Bird to feel happy when eating my cooking?
Well then, if you don't mind, why don't you make me a dish and pretend as if Brady is going to eat it?
Right now? Okay, I'll try.
Crust bustles about busily in laying out all the ingredients.
This cake looks awfully suspicious.
I do agree with that. That cake does look suspicious. Why does it have that strawberry set up like that? It kind of reminds me of something, actually. Give me a moment, I need to undress. Also, Master, do you have any idea why Crust is hesitating? It looks like she's prepared all the ingredients. She's looking at that cake intensely. It's probably because she doesn't know exactly what to make. Right now, Crust is more fixated on a specific taste rather than a specific dish. I see.
A bit of this, a bit of that. Try to touch it as low as possible. No, that's right. Take this out. Whew, I think it's ready. I still need to do a bit more research. But it's as good as I can do at the moment.
I see.
Inkling of this while watching me. You probably got inkling of this while watching me cook. But you might want to brace yourself while tasting this. It has an unusual taste. I use unorthodox methods. I'm not sure what other people will think of it. Hehe.
You're right. I don't need to try it knowing that it will taste bad.
Huh?
Because you didn't make this dish for Brady. You made it for Commander. Yes, him. Also, you made it for yourself.
Huh? Yes, it's something along the same lines. You mentioned how Brady looked unhappy, and you questioned whether I was really making these dishes for Brady. I don't understand it. Why does everyone keep asking me that? I thought I knew what I was doing. What am I fighting for?
I think you misunderstood the correlation between food and happiness.
I have?
Yes. It takes more than taste for someone to derive happiness from food. And a handwritten, personalized invitation a bright smile upon arriving at the place, which is brimming with ebullient atmosphere. A dish made by someone who's humming away happily while they cook. A dish made lovingly, lovely plated. A multi-course meal thoughtfully presented in a sequence. All of these things can inspire happiness. How do you feel when you ate that dish I made for you?
It was delicious and I felt happy.
Why were you happy?
Because it was enjoyable to watch you cook up close. It was nice getting to spell together. Being treated with such care made me feel good. On top of that, the food was delicious.
Are you starting to get it now? I'm better than you. And to think my work here, I think my work here is done. Well, later, losers. I'll leave the rest to you, master. Sure thing. Thanks for coming today, Aid. What'd you say about me? No. Thank you for allowing me to have such a wonderful time. So anyways, bye.
Well, Ellie was a bitch, but she has a point.
A leaves the kitchen. Starts carefully taste the dishes she made.
It's not delicious. It's not even close. Is this what I've been trying to feed Jerry all this whole time?
Crust stands frozen for a long time, staring at the food she made. A dish for Crust. A dish for Crush. It's revenge. It's not bad. The ingredients blend well together. I expected no less from you, Crust. The combination of ingredients and the balance of flavors are perfect. You seemed more excited while making it as well. It was adorable. What about the flavor? How does it taste? It seemed as what I usually eat. It's delicious.
Freddy would always smile when eating my food. And that would make me smile too. I would smile while I was cooking, because I liked that she got so much enjoyment out of eating my food. And now I'm not sure. And besides, this ain't my kitchen. Where the feelings coursing through me during my research? I think I was impatient. I felt a little frustrated that he wasn't feeling happy while eating my food. I'm sure she felt all those negative, doubting emotions running through my mind as I was cooking. Freddy isn't happy. Oh, I see. No wonder he wasn't happy at all this time, because I wasn't happy.
Crust, are you okay? You're crying really loudly there, and you're also talking to yourself, and you're also stuffing me into the oven.
I'm realizing now, Mr. Armand, I was being selfish. What does that expression Freddy made after tasting you? I wanted to see her feelings. I felt the same thing when eating my food. As I saw the look on her face, and that look I saw on her face was one of true joy. In that moment, I forgot about everything. All the moments in the past when she smiled and had been perfectly happy eating all my food. She always smiled. I forgot all of it, like a complete fool. Every time the bell rang, Barry must have come in walking in, filled with anticipation as to what I would serve her. But I could get her preserved experimental dishes instead. What should I do? Barry must be so disappointed in me.
You can cook for her again.
Do you think I can?
Of course you can. You need to make. You can make dishes you usually made before, the ones that made Barry happy. Also, please take me out of this oven. It's getting awfully hot in here.
That be enough?
Of course. You also learned a lot from TNA. It's Ade. Whatever.
You're right. It taught me when emotions are one-sided, even something like kindness can feel like malice. And I've learned how to make someone feel happy while eating. Okay, I made up my mind. I'm going to write an invitation for Brady. Come to think of it, I never officially invited Brady here before. Of course, because I never really needed to. But Dad said that from the moment she received the invitation, she felt a sense of excitement, of joy. When Brady arrives with her invitation in hand, I'll serve her a dish that'll make her feel absolutely blissful. Or Dad. And I'll tell her everything. Why I made all those weird dishes. Everything.
Frost's eyes started to sparkle.
I should prepare right away. Sorry now. Can you help me, Mr. Kermode?
Of course! Get me out of this oven, please.
Yeah, thank you.
I just wanted to eat something delicious. It looks like I'm getting something delicious right now. When will this research end? What is this? An invitation from Crust. You're cordially invited to the cooking oil kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious foods. I'll prepare a wonderful meal which is guaranteed to make you happy, so be sure to arrive with an empty stomach. Your humble host, Crust. Looks like she conducted or concluded her research. That's a relief. Alright. Now to actually do this. If I do this, I mean actually fight through all these people. Let's go!
I want to see a chameleon for myself.
Chameleon? There it is! You see it? It disappeared. There's Gia. You get a good look at it?
Oh, finished cooking. Now then, what do you say we sit down for a meal?
Hey! Anyway, let's do this.
Come in. Welcome, Brady.
This place, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food, is.
The cooking oil kitchen, Dazzle. Yeah, you can chop now, you.
What is all of this? Hey, what is all of this?
Always eating at the same place can start to feel a bit dull. I do the decoration. This place feels totally different, doesn't it?
We spent all night putting up stickers and lights to light up the kitchen. And you're pulling my chair out my chair for me.
Naturally, you're a special guest after all.
Very well, thank you.
I prepared this grapefruit soda as an aperitif. To help stimulate your appetite.
Thank you. Freddy gives a small nod.
It's better as well to contemplate what kind of meal you to cook. Eventually, I'd decide that instead of a multi-course meal, I'd go for a single-dish menu. Therefore, the main dish I prepared for you tonight is tenderloin steak.
Crust brings out the raw ingredients and shows them to Freddy.
This is the fine center kind of tenderloin called the Chateaubriand. That's the good one, don't you think?
Yes. Based on the color, I get the sense that it's high quality.
And this all prepared a delicious meal for you. How would you like it cooked?
Medium rare.
Very well.
Crust carefully sears the meat as the beads of sweat roll down her head. She swiftly prepares the sauce and fries the potatoes. Potatoes?
Let's grill out the meat. Boil them in this pot. Stick them in a stew. Potatoes. Lock in the juice to testify their aroma. Potatoes. Let's see. Great goodness. Make this steak delicious. The future.
What?
One tenderloin steak. Bon appetit.
He seem a bit nervous.
Huh? Is it obvious?
Very. why don't you have a seat as well, Cross?
Oh, you want me to sit down too? But
Being on the same eye level with me will make you less nervous.
really? Then maybe I will sit down. Wait, if we need to sit down, look at each other at the eye level. Then why do I need to sit down? You're bigger than me.
Before I eat, I have a question.
What is it?
Is this meal or your final presentation? What? And then Brady turned into a giant manta ray thing called Cockatoo. I don't know why she became a giant manta ray thing, but just roll with it. We killed the giant manta ray thing.
Anything else I can do to help the thieves?
Thieves? Thieves?
I'm not quite sure what you're saying. Also, why did you turn into a giant manta ray thing? Do you mean that I was able to finish my research and this is the culmination of my findings?
Okay, you know what? I was talking over the soundtrack, but that beginning tune kind of sounds like something out of Blue Archive. Actually, no, now I'm curious. Who worked on this track in particular? Actually, yeah, tomorrow. What? Okay, hold on, give me a second. I need to listen to this. This is. Okay, I'm not sure what soundtrack this is, but this seriously sounds like something you would listen to in Blue Archive. In fact, you know what? I was like, I wish I could boost the volume up a little bit, but yeah, there's that tune right there. Yeah, that tune at the end right there too. Yeah, this track sounds like something out of Blue Archive. In fact, no, I'm kind of curious who worked on this one. Because it might be one of the Blue Archive composers working on this. Bro, this might be from one of the Blue Archive composers. Sorry, my grammar's all over the place. But yeah, this has to be like one of the Blue Archive composers. Has to be. It just sounds so familiar. If anything, kind of reminds me of one of like the shopping one of the shopping tracks from Blue Archive. We're actually going out with the student shop, not like doing any actual shopping, not like that. But anyways, exactly. At least that's why I figured out you were making such a grand show of all this.
That's not it. My plan was to wait until you were finished eating, and then tell you everything about what's going on. I'll tell you, but you're not allowed to laugh at me or get upset.
Alright, deal.
I gave a lot of the research. The whole venture was something I started out of my own stubbornness and greed.
What? What in the world was this research about for you to say something like that?
It's so embarrassing. I'll just the expression you made after tasting Mr. Gourmand. I wanted to make food that make you just as happy. That's what the research was for.
I see. So that's why you kept cooking all the esoteric dishes.
Yeah. I'm sorry for making you eat all those weird dishes.
No, it's okay. Thank you for finally telling me. I've been wondering. Now I'll try the steak.
All right.
The rich aroma of the meat blends with the tangy notes of the sauce. The amount of juice that seeps out when I slice is perfect, as is the tenderness of the steak itself. This is the exceptionally cooked medium rare. Now for the taste.
Wait! I didn't feed it to you!
Why would you want to feed it to me?
The way you describe the aroma of the dishes in great detail one by one. I'm familiar with the way of that way of speaking. It's how you go about your evaluations when we're cooking research together. I can only assume that you're giving me an evaluation right now. I may have to put a hold on my research, but I still want you to enjoy the food I made and be happy. So, this is my way of scoring some brownie points.
Crust picks up the neatly sliced portion of steak with a fork and holds it out to Brady. I asked you to sit in front of me to ease your nerves, but apparently all I did was make you more nervous.
I guess it can't be helped. Being judged always makes you nervous. Oh.
Well, I'll dig in.
Oh. How is it?
I was going to try and hide it for a while, but I can't help it.
Huh?
As I expected, the taste of your cooking hasn't changed. It's delicious, adorable. It makes me happy. It's also cute and funny. I missed it. That's why I was eager for you to be done with all this silly research business. Now that I know you're doing that for me.
Delicious, adorable. What you mean? Hilarious and adorable. Did you say you're happy?
I am. I'm always happy whenever I get to eat your food. The fact that you cooked with so much joy always piques my curiosity. But today you planned out the entire meal for me, invitation and all. That makes me even more happy.
Oh my gosh! I'm sorry for making you eat all that terrible food! For making you feel unhappy! For being greedy! You've always had such a happy expression on your face, and I had no idea that I did all these ridiculous things! You must have been so disappointed in me!
How could I be disappointed in someone who's just wanted to make me happy? And someone who's also cute and funny. But next time you're starting to feel this way, please let me know. Don't launch off into your own research. We'll work our way through it together.
Yeah!
And also don't forget, your research was a success.
It was?
Yes. Your cookie dish that made me happy. If I were to grade this dish, I'd give it a perfect score. You worked hard for us.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Why are you laughing so suddenly?
I'm just so happy. I can't stop laughing.
Good. Thanks for letting me taste something made from the heart. The flavor, this one I won't ever forget. Now that I'm back in the, now am I allowed back in the kitchen?
Yes. Now the research is over.
I'm curious though. How did you exactly conduct your research?
I thought that if I used Mr. Mind, maybe I could make the food that tasted like him. He put his hand on the food. I even had him put it in some of his hair. From where? You decide.
That's not a bad approach actually.
I thought so.
What the? Instead of hair, how about collecting some saliva or sweat or salmon?
I didn't think that far. I already got to third base.
What? Third base? So I'm kind of just listening to the soundtrack right now. You know, I feel like the soundtrack right now. Actually, not. Gotta see if this goes anywhere. You know what? I feel like this composition is trying to go somewhere, but it's kind of holding itself back because, I don't know. Like, the more I listen to this, the more this sounds kind of dangerously close to one of Blue Archive's soundtracks. Also, did it just do a drop or something around here? I don't know. But, yeah, I feel like it's trying to hold itself back without trying to go into some territory where it probably shouldn't go, but that I don't know. Anyways, Preston very quietly stares at me. Ugh. It seems like the cooking research will continue for a while yet. Although no one knows whether it will succeed, that process itself will become a vital factor towards determining the flavors they create. Also, you know what? I'm gonna need to see where the soundtrack is, because they kind of need to have a one-on-one with the soundtrack. Plus, I need to do the same thing with the other soundtrack as well, because I don't know. It sounds dangerous. Like, this one sounds kind of familiar to something from Blue Archive, but I'm not sure which track. I actually don't know. I rather don't remember, but yeah. We're gonna need to look up who made the track too, just to see if it is someone from Blue Archive who made this one. But anyways, that process itself will become a vital factor towards determining the flavors they create. After all, the two most indispensable culinary ingredients are security and happiness. Although I might not have such a fun time personally. Well, anyways, I think that's going to be it for today's stream. We kind of finished a little bit early, and oh, quite frankly, I don't really have anything else we can do. But well, actually, no, there is something we can do, but I think I'll hold off on that for later. But anyways, yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut this here since we already managed to check out the entire event. So anyways, yeah, if you guys enjoyed the stream, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more, and feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below if you're watching this as a VOD. So without further ado, I think I'm just going to go ahead and call it quits here. Well, ciao.